Hey everybody, welcome to the Sketch Space. I am so glad you guys are here. Um, Sketch Space is all about just having fun drawing, and the thing is, I know that drawing for me has been a rewarding experience and a rewarding activity for all that I just get to do in my job or whatever. It's always just been something that I've enjoyed, and have learned so much from, because I get to just draw all these different sort of subjects, and I go to places and I observe things that you normally wouldn't observe, because you want to study them and try to draw them as much as you can. So I created the sketch space to be just this cool little hangout for us to be able to draw and just have fun. Okay, I keep saying that because it's gonna be fun. Okay, so one thing I did want to do before we actually get to the drawing part is that there are a certain amount of rules and boundaries for the sketch space that I sort of established, because, like Orson Welles said, the enemy of art is the absence of limitations. So like if I set these soft boundaries around this activity, I do that in hopes that you guys have more fun doing so. So the rules are really simple. One, manage expectations. I am not looking for finished pieces. I'm not looking for masterpieces or anything like that. I'm just looking for you to draw. Just get something on paper, and just just the ability to do that. Just to think visually and to translate what is in your mind, what you see, and go through your mind, through your hand, onto paper or on your digital art, tablet or whatever, is an immense achievement, and you should do it. Okay. And the second rule is there's no need to compare. This is not a contest. This is not school. I'm not going to grade you, and it's not your work, and I'm not going to pay you, of course. So, so and the third rule is that I just want you to have fun. There it is again, because drawing should be fun. Oh no, they can't hear me. Uh-oh. Oh, there we can. There we go. They can hear us. I'm seeing the YouTube chat, and the Rhinus family there are saying we can't hear you. Okay, cool. My wife says they can hear me, so that's good. So the third rule is have fun. Have so much fun, because drawing should be fun. It should be something that is relaxing, and later on down the road, if you choose to be an illustrator or whatever, it becomes part of your job, then maybe it doesn't become so much fun. But right now, it's going to be fun. And you know what's going to make it fun? Today, we're going to have an absolute great person on today, and her name is Natalie Long.
Hello.
Hello, Natalie. How are you?
Hello. Permission to come aboard.
Awesome. I am so glad that you can come by and just be on the show. I know that you've been an illustrator for a long time and stuff, and you know what? Before I don't even want to say it, I just want you to introduce yourself.
Hello, Sketch Space. Thank you for having me on, Rick. This is so fun.
Awesome.
Thank you for creating this space. My name is Natalie, as you said. And what you just want me to tell you about, all these things about me, so I'll just tell people who don't know me.
Yeah, totally.
Let's see. I was born on No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've drawn for forever, ever since I was a little kid. I've always liked to draw. And I ended up drawing so much that I studied it in school, but not until later. I didn't really take any art classes or anything until I was in college. And
Oh, wow.
in college, I decided to study painting. And so that was a lot of fun. So I learned how to use like oils, and I started doing drawing. And then I had a professor that was like, you should really consider doing painting. So I started doing that. And then after college, I didn't know how to make money painting. And so I was like, I got a couple jobs, and then that turned, not drawing jobs, just like you know, regular jobs. And then I was
Sure.
like, I want to draw for a living. And so I started looking around at how to learn more. And so I decided to go to grad school at the Academy of Art in San Francisco and studied 2D animation, which is what I really loved.
Mm.
And so that was many moons ago. Um, and after that, I got a job doing storyboarding. And so that's, I don't know if people know what that is, but that's like doing the drawings that help turn the script of like an animated, you know, film or TV show into.
It's sort of pre-visualizing
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
words of a script onto into visuals, so that
Yeah.
director, camera guy, and everybody on this on a crew could develop a scene, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like staging a play. So, but with drawings. So
right.
like you have the script, but then you have to block out, you know, if you've been in a play, you know, like you have to stand certain places and so enters at this time and they pick up this and they do that. So storyboarding is drawing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And also kind of directing because you're deciding like where to put the camera
Cameras.
and yeah, all of that stuff. So it was a
Cool.
very fun job. So I ended up getting onto some shows that were like on a while ago. I don't even know if they're still on.
I like Bubble
Bubble
Guppies.
Gum.
Bubble Guppies
And
is a Nick Jr. show, right?
mhm, yeah,
Um,
I was
uh,
on that show for a long time, and then I did Sheriff Callie's Wild West
mm-hmm.
and Shimmer and Shine, and there's another one in there,
You
but
did
yeah,
like
but then
storyboarding for Secretariat too, right? And
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
cool.
That was a fun job. I learned how to draw horses faster.
That's good. It's cool. So yes, that's Nat. We're so glad that she can be on today's show. Meredith, somebody says hi, Aunt
Hi,
Nat. So,
hi, Mercy, Judah, Cora.
yeah. So cool. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna go to our prompt uh, thing called Wanna. It's the Wanna Draw app. You can get it on your iPhone, Android, or any iOS device. It basically just gives us. Let me show you. So this is the app, and basically what's going to give us is a who are we drawing, a character, and then what are they doing. So and that's the prompt that we will get to draw. So today is Frankenstein's monster, and what are they doing? As a spy. Well, hey, come on. There we go.
Oh,
Frankenstein's monster as a spy.
have you had that one before, Rick? Or no?
No, well, we did. I did Frankenstein's monster for a special thing when I was doing for my wife's, who's a teacher at Westboro Middle School.
Hmm.
I did this exact thing for them as a like a special. I think it was like a field trip day. It was, but because pandemic last year, everything
Right,
had to be virtual. So this
right.
is what we did.
Cool.
Let me get to the iPad. So, um, oopsie. Let me here. Hold on here. Countdown. Reset that. We're gonna 30 minutes. Let me change this really quick. 30 minutes. We're gonna take 30 minutes to draw Frankenstein's monster as a spy. So I think let's get started. So, what I usually do is spend a little time looking up some reference.
Hmm.
Um, and then it's really up to your guys' imagination and just to have fun and start drawing. Um, so let's see here. Hold on here. What am I doing? I'm gonna start the clock. There we go. And then let's see. I'm gonna call up my trusty Pinterest stuff, and then just look up Frankenstein's monster.
It's Frankenstein. When it says Frankenstein's monster, Frankenstein was the doctor.
Yeah, he was a scientist.
He's the scientist, a doctor, scientist.
Yes. Yeah.
We call him Frankenstein, but he's really he's just the monster that Frankenstein made.
Right. So Frankenstein. This was kind of cool actually because it's the I'm going to delete this. Frankenstein. It's almost October. It's almost Halloween.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Yes. So Frankenstein. I guess the story is. I guess Dr. Frankenstein is his name. Dug up a hole. Yeah, he dug up a. I guess you have to be a doctor to do what he was doing. Pieced together body parts and then reanimated them. So let's see here. I'm just gonna maybe just find this guy.
Oops, sorry, that made a loud sound.
No problem. Come on. Maybe I'll just add to photos and then I'll just import that into here.
Yeah, being able to see Frankenstein is helpful.
Yeah, it's always good to draw from reference. Let's see if I can find like body parts. I mean, like Frankenstein's body. That's not a good thing. You know what I meant.
I know.
And you can go cartoony. You can go realistic if you guys want. It's really up to you. Like this guy, kind of like that's kind of cool.
And I'm trying to think of things spies do. I can just think of like James Bond.
Oh yeah, and then so there's a spy issue there too. Yeah, so James Bond. Why is this not? I'll add that to photos. As while I'm doing this, you guys, figure out. You guys can start drawing, do your things. This is kind of a cool guy. That.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know why. There we go.
There's other spies too.
Spies, yeah. There's like.
Are there kid spy shows? I bet the kids watching.
Oh yeah, totally. Like whatchamacallit? Huh. Who's that? See, this is what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
What's that Disney show?
About a spy? Oh.
Yeah. It was a
TV show.
It was a TV show, cartoon.
Cartoon. Carmen Sandiego.
Ryan Long said Spy Kids. Carmen Sandiego, I guess, would be a spy. No, there was a Disney.
Someone is yelling the answer to you right now.
Well, no. I know Spy Kids, but there was a cartoon. It was a girl.
Harriet the Spy? Is that a thing?
Spy Girl cartoon. Kim Possible.
Kim Possible. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I do
So,
remember that. Okay.
okay. So I'm gonna start drawing because it's
Yeah.
already. I wasted 5 minutes already. I'll wing the whole spy thing. But I think what I'll do is this. And as we go through the show, I'll end up. Yes, Kim Possible. I got it. All right. And usually, what I do, like I tell people, I always start something with an action line. Oops. My favorite brush.
I'm just using pencil and paper.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Is like everybody can have, whatever you have available. Most people are going to be able to get, do pencil and paper. iPads are sort of a big expense. But I've always thought, I loved, once I got mine, gosh, I'm like drawing all the time now. It's always in front of me. I'm carrying it around. All right, so basically what I do is I always start off with an action line, then I sort of build off that thing. So to get my ideas, and I draw basic shapes. So Natalie, like for you, do you do the same, or
it depends. Let's see, how do I start? Well, depending on what it is and how I'm drawing, like for right now, I'm just kind of sticking to one piece of paper. So it's not like a ongoing series of images or anything. I usually start. Well, here's how I should start.
Yeah, totally.
I should start like the way somebody would build a house. Like I should start by thinking like, what's the end game? Or how big do I want this? Do I want it to be like the whole body? Do I want it to be just a face? Do I want it to be like it's a torso? And then I should spend some time like kind of mapping out those things, like the foundation of a house. And then build, the kind of the framework, and then do a little more detail, and then kind of keep the framework in mind, then add a little more detail. What I do absent-mindedly, like if I'm on the phone and I'm doodling, is I start with the detail, because that's the fun part.
Yeah.
I start like, the house analogy, I start like with the sink.
Got it.
I'll be like, just detail, and then I'll build it out from there. And then what ends up happening is something's weird or it doesn't fit on the page. That's the most, frequent thing that happens is I'll do a whole great face that I love, and then I'll be like, oh, I
ran out of room
fit on the page. Yeah. So if I kind of get a ballpark, and it's easier to do that in digitally because you can fix it so fast.
Yeah.
But like if pencil and paper is sort of scarier because you've got to be like
right on the ball, right away.
You have to erase a bunch of stuff. It's rough. Like what I used to do when I was a kid, or maybe more like high school, is I used to sit in my room with a dry erase board.
Oh yeah.
And I would listen to musicals and draw the scenes.
Oh wow.
The musical. Like, so I guess I was storyboarding before somebody was paying me, but I used to draw like, the actors and the characters and the people in the musical or whatever it was. as I listened to the musical, and because it was a dry erase board, you could erase it really fast, and you didn't have to be like precious about anything. You just like do it, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
quickly, and then it was easy to just kind of start over, like as things were going on. So that's kind of how I feel like that helped with storyboarding, because with storyboarding it's not like illustration where you're looking for this like lovely finished product. You
Right,
know, with storyboarding it's like the whole point is to never see it again.
right,
You
right.
know, so
Isn't
like,
isn't that kind of weird though? It's like, sometimes we create these pieces of art or things that never see the light of day anymore
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah, yeah,
That like editors,
yeah, yeah,
um, like their art, the the less you see it is, that's the hallmark of
right,
how good it is.
yeah,
It's
right.
interesting till somebody
Yeah,
actually points it out and you win an Oscar for it or something
yeah.
like that.
And you're like, oh, I guess the editing was good in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't even think about
They
that.
made like a 3 hour movie feel like 1.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read something recently about that for it was a book about painting, like dailypaint.org or something. It's like a community where they just they paint one thing every day, and it's like real
Yeah.
small, but it's just to keep them drawing, right? Because the practice is what it's about, the practice.
Right.
Um, and they said similar to like music, like you don't sell your practicing to people. You know, you like, maybe if you're practicing music by yourself in your room for like an hour, you wouldn't then like try and make someone like buy that.
Right.
You know, it's like the practicing is just for the practicing. You're going to
Just
do
for
like
practicing.
1,000 hours before you want to like give somebody a finished product. And
Wow.
they were saying that like drawing is kind of like that,
Yeah.
which I was like, oh, what? No.
Yeah.
Every drawing is amazing. Yeah, but it was like, it was more encouraging to just be like, it's okay to just do it, and then throw it away, and then do another one, and then throw it away, and then do.
Well, I read somewhere that if your artwork is perfect the first time,
Mm.
it's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Isn't
oh
that
no.
that? I know that sounds. It sounds negative and stuff like that, but
I know, but no.
yeah, but there's something to that though, because like
Yeah,
how many sketches and drawings and failed starts did it take for like Da Vinci to make the Mona
yeah,
Lisa, you
yeah,
know, or uh, Michelangelo with the Sistine Chapel, bunch of
yeah,
planning probably went into
yeah,
that for sure, you
sure.
know.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Took an hour. Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's see what things are saying in the chats. The Rhinesses said I guess they had the app, and Judah got a monster taking a walk in something. Oh, a walk in the park in New York in the winter. This is so fun. This app
Yeah,
is so fun because that's one of the other things too. Is like sometimes I don't know what to draw.
yeah,
I fire up the iPad or you know get my pencil out and it's like I'm ready to draw. I have this energy to draw. I just don't know what to draw.
yeah,
So having things like this is so much
yeah.
fun.
What do you think you draw if you're just like doodling? You're on hold with AT&T and you're just doodling. What do you
Yeah.
do?
Um, I always I always have this one thing that I'll go back to, and it's faces and heads, portraits.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, I just it's just my natural thing to draw.
Yeah.
Um, and funny, how we were talking about process and where to start and everything. I always start with the left eye for
Oh,
some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just
interesting. Are you left-handed?
yes.
Oh,
See,
dun dun dun.
you've just broken. Like the mystery is all. It's
Crack the
like
code.
yeah.
Well, that's weird because I start with the right. I think I start with the right eye.
Really?
Yeah, let me. I'm looking through
Well,
my
everybody's different.
doodle book. Well,
What do you
it's hard
draw? I mean, what is like your default thing?
Same
Say
faces,
faces.
faces, and like, I guess like lovely ladies. you know, I'm
Yeah.
rarely like. It's fun when I do, but I forget to. Like, I just default to drawing like it's almost like magazine ladies. Like perfect faces.
Yeah.
Um, when I think about it and try and have more fun, I draw like not perfectly, like regular life people,
Yeah.
not like
Yeah. You guys, and really, I mean, I'll drop it off in the chat, but you should check out Natalie Long's portfolio. And she has a distinct style.
My dad just called my recently when we were talking about the things I make or what I enjoy drawing.
Yeah.
He was like, "It's heart art."
Art. Oh, yeah.
It was like, I love drawing for other people. Like, I'll rarely think to draw something for myself, but if there's like an idea I have to draw something for somebody, then I'm like, oh, I get excited about that, and it's usually given as some kind of a gift. And so my dad was like, "It's heart art."
Dads, they always have a way of putting things right. Wonder how my Frankenstein's not looking so.
Ooh, that's a cool trench coat.
Yeah, I guess that's just sort of stereotypical of spies.
Yeah.
What is your favorite spy movie?
Oh gosh, Casino Royale.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that movie is so fun. I could watch that many times and not be tired of it.
It's really cool to see like how the James Bond movies have matured. Because like for me, when growing up, it's Sean Connery, right? And
yeah,
it's hard to beat him because he was just so good at that character. But I remember one of my first James Bond movies was License to Kill.
That's Timothy Dalton. Is that
No,
who that is?
Roger Moore.
Oh.
Yeah, and I forget who the Bond girl was, but she also played a I forget. She did another film where she was like the queen of the jungle sort of thing. It was a very bad movie. But she actually was in whatchamacallit in what's that one with Ashton Kutcher, that show. She was the mom next door.
2.5 Men?
No.
That 70s show.
Yeah, that 70s show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Terry Roberts.
Oh, I remember her. I know the actress you're talking about.
Yeah, but that movie, I I was watching it and I go, oh my gosh, it's on TV, and then my wife was there too, and she was, you watch this stuff?
Bro. You're like, yes. It's great. Do the Mission Impossible movies count as spy movies?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
spies,
Oh,
right?
those are good too,
Yeah, they're good.
right?
Yeah. The
That
most recent one was great with the
yeah,
oh my
with
gosh, what's it?
Superman in it.
With Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Harry
Yes.
Cavill.
Yes. That was a good one. Yeah, the helicopter stuff at the end of that
Oh
movie.
gosh, yeah. That
Amazing.
that one. My other favorite Mission Impossible one was a what's we call it? The one where they're on that big tower in the Middle East.
Yes. And they're driving.
Yeah. Oh my
That
gosh,
thing's
so
crazy.
good.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, we're at like 9 minutes.
I know.
Time flies.
I'm glad. Yeah, get to work.
Yeah. So again, like you look, see, it's just a sketch, you know. And then another thing that I always harp on about this show is that a sketch is only the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You could go again and develop this more, you know, and turn it into something more, you know, later on after the show is done. It's totally up to you. But the cool thing about this is, you know, just to get that start, you know, because most of
Mm-hmm.
the energy of actually getting started is that first part, right? You know, going from 0 to 60, there's a lot of fuel being burnt there, you know, to
Mm-hmm.
get that. But once you start cruising, you know, you get to the spot where you're like, oh, I'm drawing, and you know, this is fun now, you know. Um, but sometimes you just need that push, and I'm happy to give you that push. What else I can make this guy look? I'm sort of gonna cheat a little bit here, because usually the bolts on Frankenstein are down by the
Mm-hmm.
neck. But I'm gonna cheat on this because I'm gonna put him up here because his
Mm.
collar is
It's
sort of
forward.
sort of hiding this. So maybe I'm not gonna exaggerate this a little bit. That's funny. You know what I like? I can't really do it now anymore. About the Halloween season
Mm-hmm.
is do you remember the Count Chocula cereal and blueberry?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Hearty, nutritious food.
Yeah.
Breakfast. Oh, is that what you mean? You can't do it anymore? Like you can't eat it anymore?
I can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
so. It's just too much.
It's too much. Who
I mean,
knew?
it's basically sugar.
Yeah. No, it was part of the balanced breakfast. Now with the 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Get him with this unibrow.
Mm-hmm. I like the plugs on the
Top,
temples.
huh?
Mm-hmm. So crazy how a character like that would be so enduring. Like it's an old
Totally.
story.
Yeah.
Why, like, what is it about that character that people still are interested?
I was so interested in you know how Universal was supposed to do this big monster universe thing?
Oh,
You know, like
really?
with
What?
yeah, they were supposed to do, because you know how they did the werewolf, right? With
Oh, okay. In that universe.
yeah, so the
Okay.
werewolf and Frankenstein's monster and Dracula and uh, the Mummy, those sort of, you know,
Uh-huh.
those sort of
Yep.
Universal monsters. Tom
Yep.
Cruise and them were, that's what they were making. You know, they were trying to create this big sort of like
Universe thing.
universe. Yeah, kind of
Okay.
like how DC and Marvel, you
Right.
know, that sort of
Right.
thing, like a film universe. I was really excited for that.
Yeah, and then
Um,
what happened? It just
I don't know. I mean, I guess it just panned really badly or something. I guess the Mummy. I thought
mm,
the Mummy was pretty. It was enjoyable. It's
yeah.
not high cinema, but you know, sometimes I just like to go to a movie just to have
Oh,
fun.
100%. That's I feel that way about most times I'm ready to watch a movie. I'm not in the mood to watch something like heavy and grand and
Yeah, I have.
profound.
Yeah, I have to work myself up to watch movies like
Yes.
that. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I have to be like surprised by it.
Yes. Yeah. All right, we are like a little less than 3 minutes. How are you doing?
It's going. It's going. It's fun. This is a fun prompt.
Oh, good. I was like when there's it's something's, you know, comes up with something good. From one time, it came up with Will Smith, something I forget, and I forget Will Smith doing something, and I forgot what he was doing, but I was just, I'm not a Will Smith fan,
Oh,
but you know,
you call yourself an American. He's a national treasure. Yeah, I actually don't know if I'm a Will Smith. Now I'm trying to think through his movies and like, did I even see any of those?
which one?
There's so many.
Yeah,
He's always making movies.
it's funny. We saw a trailer. He's actually playing Serena Williams and Venus Williams' father.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and like a
Oh, like a biopic.
biograph, yeah, biopic sort of thing.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean he can. Okay, I mean okay. Gosh,
Sorry.
he has range. I get it. I guess. I'm just.
I don't know. He was so good. Pursuit of Happiness. He was so good in that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not. Okay.
Come on.
I'm not saying that he's not a good actor. I'm just not a fan. I don't know.
Sure. You don't have to be. There's enough people. There's enough people that love him.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going down to the last minute here. So what's going to happen after this is that I will give you a URL to go to. I'll show it up on the screen, and then we can come back to this and have like another 5 minutes to do cleanup, and then actually get it up to the Yoga um, photo album thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then we will do a sort of show and tell thing
But
so that we can talk about like what people have done. And it that's another part of it's so fun about this show is just seeing what people have created and interpreted from the prompt. Yeah. So 5 seconds. All right, pencils down.
Oh,
No. So this is the URL right here, yoguile.com/the sketch space. You go to that site and you'll be able to, you'll see an upload button. You can take a picture of your drawing with your phone and then send it up there, and just go to the browser on your phone to that, and it'll go to that, to the site, and you can upload it. Sometimes just be patient with it because when you do the upload, sometimes it doesn't show up. Just you know, you can keep trying as we're even talking about the drawings and stuff. I take a little while with each drawing to point out things. So let's go ahead and do the finish up stuff. I will put in what is that? No, not 10 minutes. 300. 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. And you can just do, any sort of cleanups or anything like that. Whoa.
sorry, was that me?
I think so.
Sorry. It's dinging on my computer, which I don't know how to turn off. I feel like I would turn off all the sound if I tried to do that.
Okay. I think I'm just going to do that. If I had more time, I'd probably put more like color into this, add color.
Oh, I like that mysterious person.
Yeah. More the mystique of the.
When the photos upload, are you able to see who's gotten those?
Oh, that's another thing. Another thing. Sorry. I should have say when you do it, put your name on it. I always do that. Sorry. So I stamp. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. You're just blasting my eardrums out. That's okay. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. So yoguile.com/the sketch space. I'll see selfies already added. Nice. So it usually takes a little while. Where is mine? Come on. Do I have to do it again? I try again.
Yeah, I just did mine twice, and I'm not seeing it either. Where'd you choose?
Oh yeah, there it goes. Might just take a little while.
may get like 3 photos from.
Let me just see if I can. It might. No. Only see 3 so far. I'll see them. My second one just showed up.
It did?
Yeah. So you'll probably get like. Probably end up getting a whole bunch. Maybe it's just a slow internet day.
Oh, I see somebody's. I just refreshed it. I don't see mine. I see.
I think it's Rose.
M2, to be exact.
We'll keep trying.
Okay.
And Ryan's is also taking a while. Why? Usually this works. Oh, oops. I should... so Olive, that is the URL right there. It's everybody local here. Nobody else is showing up.
To be in your house.
Yeah.
I see this little thing that says, or email them to the sketch.
Yeah, you can email it to the yogail.com. Sketchspace at yogail.com as well. You can do that.
Now it's saying Safari cannot open the page because the address is invalid.
Oh, let me see. Settings. Yeah, the sketch space at yogail.com.
Okay, I'll try that.
Allow others to upload. Don't ask others to sign up. Allow others. That's so weird. Nothing.
I know. I remember last week. It was like, whoop, they were all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. All right, I'm attempting to email it to you.
Okay.
To just see if that even works. I don't know.
Yeah. So here, you know what, guys? Bear with us. Hey Siri, stop. Sometimes Siri. I don't know what Siri was doing.
It sounded like Frankenstein kind of music.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I got one. Another one.
Oh, mine's there.
Oh, there it is. That's yours.
Yeah, that's the first one you sent because it doesn't have my name on it. So maybe it just takes a while.
Okay. At least we know. Well, let's I'm going to talk about let's go and talk about the ones that we have, and then
hopefully more will come.
Yep. Just take a little while. So this is this is Rose. It's so cute.
So cute.
I love the eyes.
I like the scar across his head.
Yeah, the sort of
Mm-hmm.
threaded
Mm-hmm. And
or whatever
I like
stitched.
his spy suit.
Yeah.
His little bow tie.
I'm too little and cute to be a spy. Aw.
I like that you included your reference photo. I'm assuming that's what that
Yeah,
is.
that's what. Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Not her finished, cleaned up illustration that she did super fast on her phone.
That's really cool. I love the like again like overall shape. You know, uh, she's caught that with the like proportions of the head to the body. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's that natural. It's like that traditional sort of cartoon cutie sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess chibi. I guess they would call it. I think.
I don't even know. I don't know what that is. You're
Yeah,
teaching me.
chibi
Chibi?
is yeah, chibi is like this big head, small body sort of
Okay.
Japanese. It's a Japanese thing. So
Chibi.
so cool. Thank you, Ro. Let's see who else. Let me just Yeah.
Oh, yay,
See,
there's more.
here they are, a whole
Yay.
bunch. Let me see if I can just delete all the ones that are
Duplicates.
duplicates. Thanks for being patient, y'all. I think I got everything. Yes. Oh, well. We'll work through it. Okay, and here's mine. Try to add a little bit of story on this, There's that
Mm-hmm.
walking down the hallway, sort of third man aspect to it. I don't know if you know that
Mm-hmm.
Orson Welles, like
Maybe.
heavy shadows, noirish sort of thing, because that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I like your tilted background, like the
yeah,
perspective.
sort of Dutch angle happening
Mm-hmm.
here. It's suspenseful. Um, it's cool. I'd love to add more color to it and stuff to add more drama and maybe even like alter this shadow to be more along the line here,
Mm-hmm.
so to frame my Frankenstein spy. Cool. All right, and then we have this is Sophie going with
Mm.
the James
Bullet.
Bond.
Or
Really nice on the spiral thing,
yeah.
and the action, like
Mm-hmm.
the jacket
The coat.
moving off, Steve, and I love the face.
He is in shape. Frankenstein has gotten shape for this role.
Yeah, he has. This is really cool. I
Yeah.
love the subtle use of color here. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So cool, so cool. Thank you, Sophie. And oh,
Oh,
AJ.
nice.
Aw, how
This
nice.
looks like a police or Coast Guard station.
It's
Some
police chief,
chief. I see a satellite.
satellite, and is it like a rocket ship or something? Or maybe?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Those are
Yeah,
the rocket ships. Yeah.
so sweet. Look at that. Like
It is
over.
like with kids where you're like you say a character and they're like, who?
Yeah. You know, like who would? I
Who?
guess this is another thing too. Is like the whole
What?
Universal monster movie universe. That I was
Yeah.
hoping that would happen because um,
Yeah, a whole new generation would
whole new
yeah.
generation. It continues on. Like my kids. Um,
Hmm.
are are well versed in Transformers stuff. That's stuff I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's always cool to be that sort of connection point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Optimus Prime. Like, who would not know Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
But AJ, this is amazing. I love the like the overall shape, the color. You look like you had fun doing this, AJ.
Yeah. Good job.
Good job.
Ooh.
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 Oh, Olive. This is
Nice.
Olive. This is a friend of ours, their daughter.
Cool.
You know what I love about this? This whole scene that she set up.
Yeah.
You know, um,
I like how he's leaning.
he's leaning. He's got that gesture going. Uh, down to the detail of like this
Yeah. Laundry.
laundry. Looks like one of those, like New York
Mm-hmm.
sort of places,
Mm-hmm.
like Hell's Kitchen or something maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just pulled that out of my hat. I don't.
Well,
I've
that's
never been to New York, so I don't know.
you're right. That is what I think. That's what Hell's Kitchen looks like.
Yeah.
I like the tilt of the hat.
Yeah, that's cool, huh?
You can see the top of the hat because it's like it's mysterious.
And checked out these broad shoulders.
Yeah, but he's like casual. His hands are in his pockets. It's
Yes.
just him. Don't mind him.
So cool.
Nice.
It's a nice trench coat too.
Mm-hmm.
And she went full body.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, she planned out the drawing really well. Like
Yeah.
where everything was going to be. It's great.
That's another thing too I've noticed about Olive's is that she does this really quick. Like overall planning of the whole
Yeah.
thing is just, nice composition and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, Olive. Thank you so
Well.
much. That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Beach, here I come. A mummy wearing a bikini.
That's amazing, Mercy. That's good.
Wow.
So yeah, you and found you got your own prompt, which is great.
A mummy wearing a bikini.
A mummy wearing a bikini. I love like the
That is
texture, of the bandages,
Yeah.
wrapping around. Good line.
The anatomy is great.
It is,
Like,
right?
The foot anatomy and the hand anatomy is great.
Yeah. And hands are so
So
hard.
hard. They're
So hard.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, it's like I'll hide it behind them, like they're holding something, or
Just
hands in the pocket.
avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is cool.
Great.
The face, that expression, it's
Mhm.
amazing. I love the little detail of the hanging bandage.
Mhm.
Some coming
Yeah.
off. That's really cool.
Ready for the beach.
And just don't forget your sunscreen.
Yeah.
Must be for a mummy,
For that little space, right? That's
Yeah.
doesn't have a bandage.
That's really cool.
Mhm.
Awesome. Thanks, Mercy. Oops. Let me see.
Oh,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Frank in
of course.
Black.
Men in Black, of course.
Yeah. They could be
That's
spies.
great.
Spies on an intergalactic level.
I guess are they spies? They're not really pretending to be anyone other than who they, but they are like, yeah.
Well, I guess there's some covertness to them, right? Because they have to always sort of get people to do that thing that makes people forget,
Yes.
and they're supposed to be secret. So that I guess they're. So I guess if spies, if we're talking about spies, covert activities, define them.
We'll allow it. Ryan.
Right. Judges?
We'll allow it.
Yeah. Ryan, this is amazing.
It is
I
amazing.
love the shading. I love, the the texture you have on his skin
Yeah.
is really cool. Who knew?
Oh,
Ryan,
Ryan's a great, great artist.
you got to show it more, Ryan. Come on. Express that out.
Yeah. Oh, he's amazing.
Ryan's wow, tough crowd. It's amazing. No, I love the like scars and
Hmm.
the shape of the top of the head too. You know,
Hmm.
you get that flatter top. You know,
The face looks like it's somebody. It'd be like an actor that we know, like a
who's that
Frankenstein
guy?
played by
Yeah,
Harvey Keitel or something. It's like it looks very realistic.
Tommy Lee Jones is the guy,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I'm thinking Tommy Lee Jones.
Mm.
It's good. That's good. Sweet. Thanks, Ryan. It's so good. I love your hatching and everything. I want to see more. I want to see more. I think that's all those. Who else do we do? We ever got everybody? I don't know.
Are we missing anything?
Oh,
Oh, Brighton! Yay! That's my niece, Brighton.
oh, look
Yay!
at that.
Hooray! Oh, Brighton, that's great. He looks. Look at the color.
That's amazing.
Wonderful.
Because there's like sort of like shadow, I guess, here happening, or maybe that's just
Hmm.
uh,
And I love the
an
expression.
expression. Yeah,
Yeah.
the bolts.
And the way you planned out the drawing, like where
Yeah,
he's on the page, it's great.
you
Mysterious
know,
man.
like there's this movement toward the eyes to the person back here. Sense of
Mm-hmm.
drama is
Mm-hmm.
happening, is unfolding here. That sort of upside down curve there for the grimace of
Mm-hmm.
him. It tells a lot, right? And I think this
It
is why I
does.
like drawing faces because like there's a lot of
Yes.
acting happening here.
Yeah.
You know,
Like it really does make you think like, who is that person back there? Why is
yeah,
Frankenstein looking at him like that?
so cool.
Does he feel sad?
These little the buttons too.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Really nice.
Good job, Brighton.
Brighton.
Brighton, yeah. She's in
Oh,
North Carolina.
wow, that's awesome.
You're bi-coastal. The sketch
Who
space.
knew? Thanks, Brighton, for joining us. This is awesome. I love that picture. And also, you got the greatest smile.
Yeah, she
So, alrighty. What else we got here? Pouring through this stuff. And let's talk about yours. And see if anybody else shows up by that time. Look at you adding the Bond girl as well.
I was like, there's a girl in his world.
That's right.
I don't know anything about her. I just know that she's got hair. She's
And
also a monster, right? Like she's made
yeah, I
by
don't
the.
know. I don't know the. Honestly, I don't know. I
I
know
know.
Frankenstein's story. You know, that's just I don't know her story. The Bride of
Hmm.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, I don't either.
Was that? I wonder if the Bride of Frankenstein was made by Mary Shelley. Is there like a book on Bride of Frankenstein or no? Or is that just a movie thing?
I think I have no idea.
Nah, I
This
don't
would be
either.
like a pub trivia kind of thing where I'm like
Yeah.
just guessing.
Look at you. I love your line style, your looseness and stuff, but it still sort of defines everything. It's so good. Um, love your composition too, like especially how she's sort of nestled in here.
I was trying to do like a movie poster.
It's good.
I did run out of room though. See the thing where like I didn't really see his hand as
Yeah, it's almost at there to the edge. Yeah.
pencils.
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 But it's like this is a good start, and this would make a good like drawing later on. Like scan this or put it into Photoshop, move it around digitally, do stuff. Be awesome. Love that. Is this the city on fire?
The city was on fire.
There's some action happening there.
It was like Spies Bond. I was like, everything's always on fire. So.
It's so cool. And the helicopter. Look at that.
I threw that in because AJ loves helicopters. I don't know if he'd still be watching.
You gotta appease your people.
Yeah, that is something. I love drawing faces. That's something that AJ my son, has really helped me get better at drawing vehicles, because that's what he cares about, right? So it's like tanks and police cars and helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not what I naturally choose to draw, but I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool though. I love that because like there's a good sense of space, here. You've got the form of the, I guess, the canopy of the helicopter. The overall shape and stuff. It's really cool. And it's hard to do that in sort of like a perspective too. In less than 20 minutes. And you probably just did that really fast, huh?
No, well, I mean, I'm looking at stuff. Reference. I don't know what a helicopter. Of course, I was like, I'll include my reference, so I'm not getting credit for the work of a photographer.
No problem.
I know there's people who can just draw helicopters.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
It's cool though. I just love, and it definitely, like his face. It's got that spy swagger. Yeah.
Like
James
ambivalent.
Bond. Do you, when you're drawing faces, do you, like if you're drawing an emotion and stuff, do you find yourself like doing that emotion, like a grimace?
Yeah. Yes.
Or whatever.
Yeah, of course. In school, like with 2D animation, everybody's sitting at their desks, because this was like pre-computers stuff. Everybody was drawing, and you would look over at someone like your friend, and they would be like,
yeah,
making weird face. Oh, that's what they're drawing. But yeah, it was like you like feel it differently.
Yep.
Face is doing it. Yeah.
Natalie, this is amazing. This drawing is so cool.
Oh, thanks.
I love it.
This is so fun. Sketch space is so fun.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Just try to. Again, it's just a fun place to just hang out, and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you were saying, I know you when you were in class, you're drawing. It was in class, but when it's so much fun to just do these sort of drawing jams, getting together and just sketching stuff, ideas come out, different people see things different way, and it's just, and then doing it off this app and everything, it just makes it so much fun, because some crazy stuff that comes up here, Let's see, is there anybody else? I think that's it.
Did people tell you in the chat if their drawing didn't?
They would, I think. Did everybody in the Rhinus party get everything in? Try it one more time. Okay. Well, anyways, I hope you had a lot of fun.
I did.
Yeah, because
I hope everybody did. I did.
I hope that. I mean, I saw some really good drawings, and with your permission, I might put those into a carousel on Instagram and stuff like that. Speaking of, make sure to follow. Go to the YouTube here things, share that with everybody. Subscribe to that page because trying to get to 100 because then I can get a nicer URL than this. And on Instagram is where I sort of announce things and sort of promo, put images and stuff like that. And join us next time. The next trip, last Sketchbase, I had this wrong. It's October 2nd. I did the Tuesday instead of a Saturday, which was dumb. But this is the right day, October 2nd at 10 a.m. I do this every other week, every other Saturday. And so just come by next time, October 2nd. I'd love to have you again, okay? And thank you so much to our guest, Natalie Long. This is so much fun, and just to peek inside your process, and get to hang out with you and do, just these fun drawings. Cool. Well, yeah.
So fun. You are so fun.
Oh.
It's fun because you're a great host and you're so generous with like all the things you know how to do, Rick. That you create things like this where people just can have fun and enjoy it. So thank you for making it.
Well, thank you.
The spaceship is exactly what you're doing, where you're like drawing, hosting, talking, linking, making sure things are like sound is on. It's very complicated what you're doing. So thank you.
The thing is, I had to create this because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do something like this. Because I needed to sort of be in this persona, because me, 100% introvert, I always have to be like in a corner, recharging. So anyways, thank you so much again, Natalie. This is really, really fun, and I hope to have you on again sometime.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
And if you have any other guests or any other people want to be guests and stuff, I'm not limiting it to just illustrators or like the last time I did this, the last sketch space was I had a science teacher on, but I just thing is that I think anybody can draw, and you just got to do it, and I provide the place for you to do it here. Cool.
Well, it was fun.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Natalie. I thank you so much, Ryan and Olive and Brighton, all the way from North Carolina. AJ, the whole Ryan-esque gang. My wife Ro, my daughter Sophie. Thank you for coming by, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.